Earlan Bartley, born December 19, 1993, better known as Alkaline, is a Jamaican dancehall and reggae musician from Kingston, Jamaica. Known for entering the scene with an alluring perception heavily projected to his Jamaican audience and utilizing his stage name to represent the opposite principles of his personality, correlating the dichotomy of positive and negative. His music style captures the core of the dancehall sound whilst incorporating his unique artistry. Has an estimated net worth of approximately above $5 million. Early life. Earlan was born in Kingston's Victoria Jubilee Hospital. He attended Arden High School and studied media and communication at the University of the West Indies. During his time in high school is when he started to have the determination for music. With the support of his close friends, he visited local recording studios after school, whenever he had the chance. Career. 2011 to 2014. Early career. Bartley began recording at the age of 16 and using the stage name Alkaline. When he was still in school, he made songs like Proof, Me Love Woman, Reflections, and Missing You, creating long-term predictions and expressing his teenage experiences while making music videos on school grounds and in the streets of Jamaica with his close friends. By 2013, he started to release a plethora of songs under the Cobbin Records production. He made his first appearance on the reggae Sumfest stage as an opener on July 25, 2013. In September of that year, he made a collaboration with dancehall artist Spice on the single Only Ting Me Want. Alkaline ended that year with a performance and first visit to Limon, Costa Rica on December 15, 2013. Alkaline began the year of 2014 with his Live Me Life concert on January 31st at Constant Spring, Jamaica. He eventually began working with Not Nice Records, UIM Records, and ZJ Chrome, becoming popular in Jamaica with a series of singles like 123, Haisu, Bruck Out, Things Me Love, and Live Life. But the single he was very well known for was Move Mountains. He went on to feature those singles on multiple EPs and mixtapes. His early catalog propelled him to do consecutive shows around the Caribbean, North America, and Europe. 2015 to 2016, breakthrough with New Level Unlocked. In mid-2015, Alkaline pushed himself to the international market with his hit singles On Fleek, Love Ya Everything, and Ride On Me, Remix, featuring Sean Kingston, while consistently working on his debut album New Level Unlocked. He released two other hit singles that year, which was ATM on September 30th, 2015, and Champion Boy on October 30th, 2015, which were both featured on the New Level Unlocked album. The album was released on March 25th, 2016, under DJ Frass Records, going on atop the Billboard Reggae charts in April, which stood for 18 weeks, making him the first dancehall DJ to have a #1 album on the charts in 5 years. New Level Unlocked was selected at number 3 in Billboard's 10 Best Reggae Albums of 2016. That he also had multiple hit singles that year with Formula, My Side of the Story, Block and Delete, After All, 12 p.m., Living Good, Spoil You, Extra Lesson, and Badness at Name. In September 2016, he was nominated for a MOBO Award for the second time in the Best Reggae Act category. His Champion Boy single was used in an advertising campaign for the Red Stripe Premier League. With the crew name Vendetta, which he uses to categorize his fans, made the launch of a clothing line considered as Detta Gear. He was also featured on a remix of Shaggy's That Love on November 11th, 2016. 2017 to 2018, New Rules. Alkaline performing at Reggae Sumfest in Montego Bay, Jamaica in 2017. Alkaline was considered one of the young, hot acts in the dancehall space, not only because of his extreme talent, but his huge controversial relevancy. For a certain period of time, he was very distant from Jamaica, focusing more on the international scene. Over time, there were critics claiming that he switched up on Jamaica given the fact that he didn't perform for a long time in his home country. After his album tour on March 25, 2017, Alkaline decided to prove the critics wrong by creating his own show called New Rules Festival, which he brought to his home country. IT quickly became one of the most anticipated shows of the year with artists like Mavado, Shaggy, iOctane, Terrace Riley, Jamiel, and many more at Jamaica's National Stadium car park. It boasted one of the biggest turnouts on a Jamaican stage show, and many attendees would go on to say New Rules was one of dancehall's greatest shows ever and would definitely go down in history. In July of that year, Alkaline attended Jamaica's biggest annual stage show, Reggae Sumfest, at which he hadn't performed since 2014, making a huge comeback as one of the main performers as he featured the legendary Dean Fraser. On August 10th, 2018, Alkaline made an appearance on Fox 5 News New York promoting the 13th annual Caribbean concert as the headline act, interviewed by morning host Rosanna Scotto. The performance was held in Jackson, New Jersey at Six Flags Great Adventure Amusement Park, August 12, 2018. On September 8, 2018, Alkaline brought his second New Rules show to Queens, New York and Amazura. 2019 to 2022, iFruit Radio, Top Prize, Givenchy Feature, New Rules Festivals, and the Ripple EFFX. On February 12, 2021, Alkaline announced his second studio album, Top Prize. With the announcement of his sophomore album, he made an appearance on Audiomack, making him the first Jamaican dancehall artist to be featured on the Fine Tune series. The album was published on May 14, 2021, with the lead single Ocean Wave, which was published on March 6, 2020. After the first week, the album peaked at number 2 on the Billboard's Reggae Albums charts, number 19 on the Heatseekers Albums charts for sale ranks, and number 56 on Top Current Album Sales, which gained him a spot at number 37 on Billboard's Emerging Artists that seeks to highlight the top performing and rising acts. On March 27, 2022, Alkaline headlined his third New Rules Festival at the Miramar Regional Amphitheater in Miami, Florida, with featuring acts like Movado, Cranium, and Wayne Wonder. On June 22, 2022, Alkaline had his music featured on Givenchy's Men's Spring-Summer 2023 RTW show in Paris, France, which was directed by fashion designer Matthew M. Williams. In the same year, on July 2, 2022, Alkaline returned his New Rules Festival to Kingston, Jamaica at the National Stadium Car Park. His fifth EP, The Ripple EFFX, was released on December 9, 2022, and went on to win EP of the Year at the very first annual Caribbean Music Awards on August 31, 2023. 2023, present. Givenchy Campaign, New Rules Festivals. On January 9, 2023, Alkaline was partnered on Givenchy's Spring-Summer 2023 Men's Global Advertising Campaign, wearing the latest collection with photography from Matthew M. Williams. It was announced that Alkaline will serve as the face of the SS23 campaign. The fifth staging of the New Rules Festival returned to New York in the city of Mount Vernon on September 3, 2023, with featured performing acts like Movado, Charlie Black, Skinny Fabulous, and 450. Alkaline attended his first show in the year of 2025 in Boston, Massachusetts on March 30, where he was awarded by Liz Miranda, a representative of the state Senate, honoring him with a citation and contributions to Jamaican music and culture while recognizing his global influence within the dancehall genre. Philanthropy. In May 2014, Alkaline donated $200,000 JMD each to 2 financially impoverished female cancer patients in Jamaica to further progress their treatments from the tumorous disease. In March 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Alkaline and New Era Productions team donated cleaning agents and disinfectant to the Maxfield Park Children's Home in Kingston, Jamaica. On June 23, 2022, Alkaline and New Era Productions donated $1 million JMD to the Jamaica Society for the Blind to the media launch for the second staging of the New Rules Festival in Kingston, Jamaica. Controversies. Corneal tattoo. When Alkaline first appeared on the Jamaican dancehall scene in 2013, he became known for his distinctive look and style, with a bleached skin and blonde dreadlocks, but the most controversial was his alleged tattooed eyes, which prompted others to follow suit. He caused quite the stir as he claimed to have corneal tattooing in his eyeballs. Lauded as a publicity stunt by the Jamaican public, Alkaline received much backlash for the controversial move, but also gained a heavy music following. An ongoing theme in much of his breakout music was the year 2016, which generated much intrigue as he never explicitly stated the year's meaning or significance. He would keep up the charade for about 3 years, until he finally revealed the tattoos to be nothing more than a stunt. As the Jamaican public ushered in the year of 2016, he soon revealed that the significance of 2016 lay in the fact that he was giving himself until that year to have his music speak for itself and no longer require publicity stunts for any form of media coverage. This prompted the release of his debut album, New Level Unlocked. He has since halted wearing the black contact lenses that would cover his cornea. Please like, comment,